Good afternoon. Thanks for having me. Thanks to the U.S. Chamber Foundation, Mark, Natalie, and the team there. My name is Jeff Senny. I'm the responsible business leader for PwC. And I just have some brief remarks before our panel discussion. As our previous panel discussed, COVID has shown a light on the systemic racism and inequities across America and across the world. COVID didn't create those, but it certainly exacerbated them. And we at PwC have taken a number of steps to address this through our responsible business leadership activities and 6 actions that we're taking as a firm, as well as issuing our first ever transparency report of our diversity and inclusion efforts and performance as a firm. But the conversation that we're about to have is around allyship. And for me, this is the tangible expression of how diversity and inclusion comes to life on the day-to-day level within our organizations. And I think it's especially important for people like me, white men, because we have to identify first our privilege. And this is easier said than done, because I don't think for many of us it felt easy getting to the positions that we find ourselves in. But I have to recognize that being white provides me privilege. Being a man provides me privilege. Being a leader within a company provides me privilege. And so what I need to do is leverage those to provide support for others. And there's a number of ways that we can do this, or I try to do this. I support other people's voices in conversations. I try to implement a Rooney Rule within our hiring processes for my team. I try to look at and call out if somebody is being mansplained or other acts of microaggression, and seek areas where my privilege is diminished, where I might be not have that privilege and might have a different experience that will help me maintain and empathy. And there's a 3-step process that I recommend for people to think about who are thinking about allyship or inclusive leadership. One is to reflect on yourself, your privilege, and the system around you, and how it provides or supports that privilege in ways you can respond. And that's the second step, that respond. That's about acting to support others, identifying others whose voices might be marginalized, who might not be having a privileged experience, and how you can support them. And last, engage. How do you build a culture of belonging company-wide, but within your team, within the sphere of influence that you have? And this gets to the whole concept of inclusive leadership and how we can all have play a role and demystify this concept of diversity and inclusion to be something that we can all act on day to day, making our companies stronger, making ourselves stronger, and making the communities in which we operate stronger. So I'll leave it there and pass it to the panel. Thank you.